You're about to see a man somehow disagree with the concept of giving children free food. This is incredible, and I'll give you my thoughts at the end.
I mean, it's basically a question about the way you do your presentation. I mean, you're meant to ask, at least in my opinion, open questions to the audience, so the audience can ring in and give them your views. Yeah. However, when I listen to you, rarely...
do you know what, mate? I think today hungry children are more important than your debut as a radio critic. So let's start with the question I'm asking. Who are our own, do you think, when we talk about helping our own first?
Down there. The audience of what I've just heard, I would believe that the majority of people that would want to ring into your station and actually say what they believe or think, rightly or wrongly, are afraid to ring in because you've already set them up. Anybody who...
Well, you tell me what you think, Pete, okay?
It's going to be demonised.
But my opinion is that we should help hungry children.
Yeah, but you don't put it in that context. You say,
well, I just did, Pete. Just for you.
If you don't agree with me, you are...
We should help hungry children. Tell me why you disagree with that.
I don't disagree. I didn't say I did disagree, but I disagree with...
Pete, mate, there's a lot of people listening to the programme, and if you want to post a review of the programme, I'm happy to retweet it. But in the meantime, can you have a crack at the questions that I'm asking?
That they cannot ask you a straight question or voice...
Well, go on, then. Ask me a straight question.
Demonised by you.
Ask me a straight question, Pete.
Don't agree with your viewpoint.
Someone's feeling a bit ashamed today, aren't they, Pete?
Not me.
Yes, Pete.
I've got nothing to be ashamed about. I haven't...
Then why are you ringing up, complaining about how I've made you feel? Why have you rung up to complain about how I've made you feel, Pete?
You haven't made me feel anything.
So what are you complaining about?
It's frustrated that you push an agenda and don't...
Frustrated that I hold up the mirror, and there you are, looking in the mirror and seeing a man who doesn't want to help hungry children.
So... Am I naive? You're far from naive. You're extremely manipulative.
You've been on for 4 minutes, Pete.
Allow the audience
and you're still talking about me.
To ring in and disagree with you.
Well, go on then, Pete. Disagree.
You spent the last 4 to 5 minutes...
Pete, disagree. Disagree, Pete.
Well, great. Disagree with me. That's what conversation should be about. Not picking people up and not allowing them to say what they think.
I'm literally begging you to say what you think.
I think many things. I'm open-minded, but I don't think...
Yes, but on the specific issue that we're talking about today, Pete, what is it you want to say?
What? Should we let hungry children go hungry?
Should the government help hungry children in the summer holidays?
Yes, if they're in need.
Well, hunger is need, right? Is
that okay?
Yes, so what exactly is it you're complaining about again?
Your presentation.
Right. Even though you agree with me.
Sorry, this isn't your argument, is it?
Yes, it is. I desperately want the government to help hungry children.
The audience, for anybody who wanted to...
But you agree with me.
An alternative viewpoint to yours...
But you don't have an alternative viewpoint, so how can you speak for people who do if you agree with me?
I beg your pardon?
How can you speak for people who have an alternative viewpoint if you don't, Pete? You just agreed with me.
But you've already... If anybody was to ring in and say that they didn't...
Well, do it then. Try it. Try it. Come on, Pete. Come on, Pete. Come on, Pete. Tell the truth.
What is the truth, James?
Well, the truth is you don't ring in to a radio presenter you agree with to complain. No, but it's yours, mate. You just said that the government should help.
If these children are seriously in need, yes. But...
And that judgment is made during term time.
I also think...
Yeah, go on.
A lot of it, as your caller who was from the school just recently said or inferred, that it isn't the children, it is the children that are hungry, but the reason the children are hungry is poor parenting in a lot of cases.
So should we don't feed the ones with poor don't feed the children with poor parents then? Is that what you're saying?
No, teach the parents.
So who do we feed?
How to look after their own children.
How are we going to pay for that?
Well, there's no point just throwing...
And how do we feed the children while we're teaching the parents, Pete?
Listen, you should set up, or what it should be, social programs that actually teach parents. You can't have a society where people continually have children
But we're talking, Nadine and Marcus Rashford, we're talking about people who will...
those children. It doesn't matter how much money you throw at the situation. It will continue to perpetuate itself if people have more and more children because they choose. I'm not saying everybody, but if some people
Pete, why are you talking about these people?
Rather than actually work,
there we go.
Spend their money not on their children, but on all the other stuff that they actually want. And
there we go, mate. You see, we got there in the end.
Stop.
Yes, we got there in the end, didn't we? You don't think the children of parents on benefits should get help with their food?
Well, that's
and you feel utterly ashamed of yourself, and that's why you rung in to complain about the question, Pete. I could hardly listen more, Pete.
You push your agenda. And
what's my agenda, Pete?
What the audience thinks. You only like your own voice.
Well, I'm trying to listen to yours briefly. What's my agenda, Pete?
Well, what I said children that do require food should receive it, but it cannot be a perpetual situation. The parents of these children should learn to put the children first and look after their children, not themselves.
Yes, and what's my agenda?
We've created a situation, a society, where that's it. It's just basically you can choose to work or not to work. Now, don't tell me.
And this story is about people who do work and still can't afford to feed their children. No, Pete, she wasn't, mate.
What she said.
Pete, she wasn't.
Not that the children are hungry, but the
she
reason
didn't say
why
that,
they're
Pete.
Hungry is because
she said I work in a school and still run out of money before the end of the month, Pete.
Yeah,
I don't know what call you were listening to, but before you go, Pete, genuinely, I get this, Pete. You're going to have to listen to me at some point. I get this quite a lot, and I'm fascinated to know what the word means. What is my agenda, mate?
You push an agenda all the time.
Yeah, what is it?
That's the reason why the majority of times I can't listen to you.
So what's my agenda, Pete?
Well, you're trying to draw me into this, and it's an extremely complicated situation.
You just literally said that I have an agenda. What is it?
Say,
Pete, please, it's 10:43. We've only got 2 minutes. What is my agenda?
Okay. You push a left-wing agenda.
What does that mean, Pete?
Open borders.
We're talking about school dinners, Pete. What's my agenda on school dinners?
Yeah, but you set the agenda when you started the conversation. You didn't.
What is it? What is my agenda, Pete?
Please call in and say what you thought. You set
what's my agenda?
Your audience.
Pete, mate, please. What's my agenda? 10:44. What's my agenda? Or my narrative? Because I hear these words a lot, and I'm yet to meet anyone who can tell me what they mean.
Your agenda in every line that you say.
Well, then it'll be really easy for you to explain what it is, won't it? Come on.
You have a very, very left-wing agenda.
Because you just keep saying that. What does it mean?
Anybody who disagrees with you.
I love being disagreed with, Pete. This is going to be my favourite call of the day. What is my agenda?
You have a very left-wing
agenda. What is my agenda, Pete?
You can't
on school dinners.
Your agenda in like 2 or 3 words, James. Can you?
Well, take 30.
Apart from you are dangerously manipulative with your...
What's my agenda? Come on, Pete, you can do it.
I think I'm done with you, James. Thank you very much.
Pete, mate. Oh, I was really looking forward to finding out what my agenda is. Anyway, there's Pete, who doesn't think that hungry school children should just be fed first, and then we can look at some of the systemic problems behind their hunger second. And that is what I do. If you don't like what you see in the mirror, Pete, I do actually suggest, well, you already told me what you do, and I heartily approve.
You'd like to think that giving children who are hungry free food is quite an opinion that you can't really disagree with. But somehow this caller finds a way to somehow disagree with James O'Brien and keep saying that he's pushing this woke, well, not woke agenda, that's what they usually say, but he keeps saying this left-wing agenda, but he can't actually explain what this agenda is. And that is a common theme where people have these kind of buzzwords but can't ever back it up with actual substance. And it's just brilliant to see this guy just continually get frustrated and not actually answer any of James O'Brien's questions. This was from a few years ago, but it's still exactly how people think now, which is pretty sad. But let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I'll catch you in the next one.